Hello, Free Moonstone. Welcome back to your week free feedback. Hope you enjoyed my movie for you, and if you can tell which ones were me. Let's have a look at your work and let's get into it. Okay, so here's a snippet of what I've been up to this week, Moonstone. You can see some of the books I've been reading there on the top left. These are actually called biography books, guys, which are books about somebody's life. So I've had a look at two of my heroes there, Martin Luther King Jr., William Wilberforce, one of my heroes, and another guy that I was interested in finding a little bit about, which was Saladin, although I think you actually say that's Salahadin, I'm not sure. Really, really good books. I've enjoyed reading those. At the top, you can see a picture of myself and the other year 3 and 4 teachers. I think they might hate me for putting that video up there, but hey, we're adults. Please forgive me, guys. I talk to them quite a lot in the week. We meet at least once a week and talk in detail about things, and we speak pretty much every day. I also have meetings like that with Mrs. Ginty and a few other people as well. And we try to play a game at the end of it to make it fun. So that's what I'm up to a lot of the time. On the right-hand side there, you can see I've got my Kindle. I read a lot of fiction books on there, although not too many because I like to read the paper book so I get a break from the screen. And really good book there. I'm actually reading that with my friend Willa Carter, My Antonia. Very, very good fiction book. Have a look at that when you get into secondary school, maybe, guys. At the bottom right, you can see my pretend book actually watches inside. Naughty me. I bought a new plant there. You can see a sort of aloe vera type breed. Quite cool. I quite like that, so I picked that one up. And you can see the picture in the bottom left, trying to do a bit of drawing as well and sketching. So I've got all my pencils, different types of graphic pencils and things like that, and my sketchbooks as well. So that's what I've been up to. Okay, so timetable the same as always. Pardon the typo, it's week 4, not week 3. All I will say is that White Rose Maths, you now have to get the activities from LGFL. White Rose are not uploading them on the website anymore. You can still get the video there, but you have to get the activity from LGFL. We're using Explorify on science now. You can carry on with the virtual experiments, it's absolutely fine, but we're adding Explorify. It's really, really fun, and it links to BBC Bite Size Daily. And do check out Miss Chapella's weekly Spanish projects as well. Okay, so star of the week, really hard to choose. I cannot and will not pick one person in Moonstone. All of you guys are my stars of the week, as always. So I thought this week, no one deserves it more than the 3 Moonstone parents. What do you think, guys? I just think all of your parents are absolutely amazing, of course. I mean, they're in Moonstone, right? And they're obviously your teachers at the moment, 3 Moonstone. So I just think they've done an unbelievable job. If your mums and dads are near you, give them a big hug, a pat on the back, a high five, a spud. Look after your parents too, of course. I'm sure that you do. I just think they've done such a good job as your teachers, and I think we should get them all a HTA when we go back to school. What do you think about that, guys? So yeah, stars of the week, mums and dads. Good job, you guys. Just a snippet of some of your literacy work here. You can see from Zara, Otto, Ezreen, Grace, Elijah, Casey Dagan, Mila, Rafaela, and Leo. Special mention also to Zahara, Naraya, Hannah, Jabba, and Fatima. Really good literacy work. There was a video from Grace. She's reciting her poem outside. Absolutely fantastic. You can see Elijah, not with Dad's hand, but his thumb this time, I think. He's been absolutely loving. He was using Pobble 365 to do his writing. Ezreen wrote a lovely poem there called The Sound Collector, inspired by Roger McGough, I think. Otto's was brilliant. Miss Mahar just loved Otto's, as did I, of course. And I love how he just decorated it with an art border there. Zara's was so cool as well. Like how she kind of sliced it across there. There's a second part that goes with that, but I have to pick just one piece to fit on the page. Casey's was so cool. She's typed hers up as well. What can you hear in the kitchen? Dagan's been uploading what he's been up to on the computer every day. Mila's been working super, super hard, as well as Rafaela and Leo. Really, really great job. So proud of all of your literacy, guys. Well done, you. What to say about your maths? Again, I just chose a selection of work there. Casey, Romeo, Toby, Demetrius, Eamon, Zara, Zahara, Otto, and Grace. Special mention to everybody else, of course, including Elijah. Mila, Leo and Raffaella. Romeo sent me a lovely video with kind of how he was working out the maths. It just made my day. I thought it was really, really cool. So there's a snapshot of Romeo there. Grace has been doing the maths challenge baking, if you had a look at that. So she was in the kitchen. You can see she's wearing her straw hat as well. Zara looked like she had big piles of real money, guys. I was very jealous. See her working hard on her computer and in her book at the table there. Her maths was really, really great. And Toby, Eamon, Casey, Otto and Zahara. Love how you guys are just showing you're working out even a little bit more than usual. Really great to see kind of how you're working out the problems in your brains. I know you guys have really enjoyed the maths this week, so good job to everybody in Moonstone. Well done. Probably notice I'm talking really fast. I'm trying to keep my time limit down to each slide, guys, so I'm actually wasting time right now, so that's not very clever, is it? Yeah, you've all really enjoyed the reading activities from Miss Jones's poster, Read, Listen, Watch, Write and Create. I've chosen Zara, Leo, Elijah and Zahara's work here, but mentioned to not just those children at the bottom of the slide there, but all of you. Zara's really been enjoying listening to... oh my goodness, complete memory block. Yeah, but she's enjoyed listening to Story Spinner. Why can I not remember his name? I guess I've just been indoors too much, guys. So she's got a little example of her reading work there at the top left, and you can see Elijah. He was writing about a guy called Sniff Smith and Crime Academy. Loved his crazy signature at the bottom there. And Zahara and Leo's reading work as well, so a really great job, all of you in Moonstone. So for science, we were looking at Explorify this week. Just chosen a selection of work there from Toby, Grace, Leo, Raffaella, Romeo and Zahara. There was obviously lots more work than what you can see from everybody, so special mention to the guys at the top as well. See, Romeo's been busy outside planting. Grace, actually, that's a flower she's drawing, but that was actually her maths work. I just thought I'd include it in the science because it was a flower and it looked very lovely. Zahara did about 4 or 5 pages of science, so I should have cheated there. I've actually shown 2 for her. Just 1 piece of work though, please, Zahara. Yeah, I loved how she had a collection of sort of leaf specimens as well as continuing to show all the details about plant and plant growth and things like that. So it was a great job from you. Leo as well, reading all about plants in his brilliant science books at home. Toby's actually into the human body at the moment, from what I hear from mum and dad, which is awesome. No reason why you can't look at other things in science, guys. The world is yours. So he's been loving his human body book. You can see there he's actually got a cutout about the same size as him, and he's lying down next to it on his lovely rug. So that's what he's up to. I'm looking forward to seeing that finished project from him. And you can see Raffaella's beautiful drawing at the top left there of the plant, and she's labelled it as well with the different structural makeup of it as well. So great job to all of you. As always, your artwork has blown me away, Moonstone. See Grace outside there, she was doing some stick work art with her sister Lily. Hi Lily. Taylor and Zara continuing to do those brilliant kind of optical illusions. I think Mrs. Begum said that, is that right? Yeah, I love how Zara kind of up-leveled it from the week that she did before. She's had another go at it, equally as amazing. Taylor's is stunning as well, really good job, Taylor. Really like Zahara's teepee outside there with the butterfly. It's a great landscape from you. Selena's continuing to draw her buildings, which I thought were absolutely fantastic down the bottom of the page there. And Demetrius also continuing being Mr. Architect with his skyscraper as well. So great job to all of you guys. Also Ryan, Cody, Fatima, Isreen, Hannah, Grass and Naraya, Chelsea. I know you guys have been drawing a lot as well. All of you Moonstone have been drawing, so well done to all of you at home. So PE, if you haven't been keeping up with Joe Wicks, you've certainly been doing some kind of sport like me. Leo there playing football in the park, showing off his footy skills. Olive is catching up with his sister Olive. Otto's catching up with his sister Olive. I'm getting them confused because I've taught both of them and they're looking more and more like twins every day. So hello, Olive and Otto. flexing your muscles there, keeping up with Joe, and I know that Mum and Dad have been joining you, so that's great. Sounds like great fun at home. Good job, guys. And you can see Zara on our trampoline there, bouncing up and down. Really jealous, Zara. Last time I was on a trampoline, though, I almost broke my leg, so probably a good thing I'm not on a trampoline. Well done, you guys, for keeping up with your staying healthy and fit. Special mention also to Max and Dagan, Casey, Alistair, Taylor, Demetrius, Ella, Hannah, Selena, and the rest of Free Moonstone. I know you guys will be playing football outside and doing lots of sports, and Alistair, no doubt, cycling on your bike. But yeah, it's great to see you guys. Great to hear you guys and see you guys all going outside. So great job, Moonstone. So for computing, you guys have loved Scratch and Rapid Router. We can see Leo there on Rapid Router entering in his code. Mila at the top getting her coins from each level. Zahara's had a look at making Super Mario, it looks like, on Scratch there, using the instructions that you can find on the website. Also, we've got Selena at the bottom right there, been using Scratch, really enjoying it. Raffaella too, and I know Mum was playing on a drone in the background, which must have been very distracting, Raffaella. Great to see you two having fun. And Ella had actually incorporated some talking in there, and this fox was saying, "Can you be my BFF?" to the other fox. A little video actually from Ella and Raffaella that they'd sent me. Really, really cool. Great to see and hear all of you doing computing at home. Well done, guys. Okay, so Humanities, I know you guys are continuing with your time capsules in progress. Leo's giving us a snippet of what he's going to put inside his time capsule, which he's painting there on the left and the right. Not sure how he's going to fit that Mr. Bounce book, Leo, so I'd love to know how you're doing that, but I'm sure there's a way. Lots of cool things that are going into there. I loved his comic interpretation of the photo of himself on the right there. He's kind of switched it into a comic with the kaboom. Really, really cool. And Mila sent me a video of a song that she'd made for Moonstone. So Mila and Mum, if you're watching, can I have permission to pop that on YouTube? You can let me know somehow. It was a lovely song, Free Moonstone, that Mila had played and wrote herself to me and you guys. Really, really lovely. It made my day. And Zahara, loving the Anglo-Saxons, so she's continuing looking at the Saxons and the Norman conquest. So yeah, no reason why you should stop your previous projects, Moonstone. Great to see all the work that you're doing. Miss Chapella sent me these pictures of your Spanish work. You can see Zahara, Gressa, Elijah, Zara, Casey, Eamon and Nisreen's examples there. She would like more of you to do the Spanish, she's told me, so she's not telling you off, but she just loves it when you upload your work. Really, really cool. I know Elijah had fun with his Gonzo clock, or was it Gonzo clock, Elijah? Lovely clocks there from Zahara, Zara and Casey. Really, really good decoration and how you actually made them. I thought that was really, really cool. I obviously can't understand any of the Spanish, so sorry about that, Moonstone. Gressa had put it in Spanish and the English translation, which I thought was awesome. And Azreen also working really, really hard at her telling the time in Spanish there. I don't know how to say this, so don't laugh at me. Que Jose? I don't know how to say that. Anyway, really, really good Spanish work, guys. Well done. Okay, and perhaps one of my favourite pages. What have you guys been up to? You can see Alistair's been busy with Dad building. I won't say too much more because you should be able to see that video on YouTube shortly if it's not up already. Have a look at what he built with Dad. Really, really cool. Great little video montage of how they did it. So hello to Alistair and Mum and Dad. Selena's been busy working on the floor. You can see there with her iPad and her book. Zahara's been absolutely loving the plants. Hope you clean the sink after Zahara. Ella in the park with Mum. They built a really cool teepee. Really difficult to build, actually. Grace at the bottom right there, enjoying her maths baking challenge. Hope it tasted good, Grace. Leo loving reading his information books like Toby. He's got his Y encyclopedia there. Mila sent me a picture of a Rolex. I guess she was using it to tell the time in Spanish, unless she's bought me a new present. You know I like my watches, guys. And Romeo in the garden, he really, really took to planting this week, and he's turning into a mini gardener like myself. Love hearing what you guys are up to every week, and look forward to next week's too. And that's all from me, Moonstone, this week. Really, really proud of all of you, as always. Miss you all. Really hope to see you all soon, hopefully sooner rather than later. And thank you for all your work. Thank you for even just telling me what you're up to. Big thank you to mums and dads as well. See you soon. Bye, guys.